Hi guys! Welcome to my class. Please subscribe so that you will be notified on the next math lesson. Then like and share so that you can also help other students. Our topic for today is to graph a line using intercept. You are going to learn it here, the easy way. But before we proceed to our main lesson, I would like to ask you one question. How important is our eyes to us? Our eyes are an important part of our health. Most people rely on their eyes to see and make sense of the world around them. But some eye disease can lead to vision loss. So it is important to identify and treat eye diseases as early as possible. We should get our eyes checked as often as our healthcare provider recommends it, or if we have any vision problems. And just as it is important to keep our body healthy, we also need to keep our eyes healthy. Let us continue our discussion regarding how to keep our eyes healthy later. Let us move first to the main objective of our lesson. We are going to learn today how to find the x and y-intercept using the slope-intercept form of a linear equation and standard form of a linear equation. Let us work on this example so that you will be guided. State the x and y-intercepts of y is equal to 2x minus 5. Then, use the intercepts to graph the equation. Do you still remember the slope-intercept form? It is y is equal to mx plus b. Accordingly, in this example, y is equal to 2x minus 5. If we are going to set the y into 0, it will give us 0 is equal to 2x minus 5. To eliminate minus 5 on the right side, we are going to add 5 on both sides. And we can cancel out the 5 on the right side, which will give us 5 is equal to 2x. To solve for x, we are going to divide both sides by 2. Accordingly, we can cancel out the 2 on the right side, and x will give us 5 over 2, which is 2.5. Accordingly, when y is equal to 0, x is equal to 2.5. Therefore, our point 1 is 2.5 and 0. We finished setting the y to 0. Now let us set the x into 0. Substituting the x into the equation, it will give us 2 times 0 minus 5. Accordingly, y is equal to minus 5. Therefore, our point 2 is when x is 0, y is minus 5. Plotting the point 1 on the coordinate plane, when x is 2.5, y is 0. And when x is 0, y is minus 5. So we have 2 points. Connecting the 2 points with the line, it will give us the equation of the line y is equal to 2x minus 5. Let us work on another example so that you can understand it well. The Eco Club members sold 420 dirhams worth of local plants donated by the Barari Natural Resources. The outdoor plants X cost 6 dirhams and the indoor plants Y cost 12 dirhams. This can be represented by the equation 6x plus 12y is equal to 420. Interpret the intercepts. Let us write the equation below so that we can work on it. 6x plus 12y is equal to 420. Let us set x is equal to 0. Substituting the x into the equation, 6 times 0 plus 12y is equal to 420. We can right away cancel out the 6 because it was multiplied with 0. To solve for y, we're going to divide both sides by 12. And we can cancel out the 12 on the left side. Accordingly, we can work on 420 divided by 12, which will give us 35. Y is equal to 35. Our first point is when x is 0, y is 35. Therefore, point 1 is 0 and 35. We finished setting the x into 0. Let us set the y into 0. Substituting the value of y into the equation, it will give us 6x plus 12 times 0 is equal to 420. We can cancel out straight off the 12 because it is multiplied by 0. Accordingly, it will give us 6x is equal to 420. To solve for x, we are going to divide both sides by 6. And we can cancel out the 6 on the left side. Working on 420 divided by 6, it will give us 70. Accordingly, x is equal to 70 when y is 0. Therefore, we have 2 points now. Point 2 is 70 and 0. Point 1 is 0 and 35, while point 2 is 70 and 0. Plotting point 1 on the coordinate plane, when x is 0, y is 35. And when x is 70, y is 0. Connecting the 2 points with the line, it will give us the equation of the line 6x plus 12y is equal to 420. And point 1, when x is 0, y is 35. On point 2, when y is 0, x is 70. Let us work on another example so that you can perfectly understand the lesson. The Innovation Club wants to make 3,520 solar cells for their project. The tubing wire X cost 80 dirhams and the diode Y cost 32. This can be represented by the equation 80x plus 32y is equal to 3,520. Use the x and y-intercept to graph the equation. We're going to write the equation below so that we can work on it. 80x plus 32y is equal to 3,520. Let us set the x into 0. So, substituting the 0 in the equation, 80 times 0 plus 32y is equal to 3,520. We can simply cancel out the 80 because it was multiplied with 0. Accordingly, it will leave the equation 32y is equal to 3,520. To solve for y, we are going to divide both sides by 32. And we can cancel out the 32 on the left side. Therefore, we can work on 3,520 divided by 32. Subsequently, y is equal to 110. Therefore, our point 1 is 0 and 110. When x is 0, y is 110. Let us now set the y into 0. And substituting the y into the equation, 80x plus 32 times 0 is equal to 3,520. We can simply cancel out the 32 because it was multiplied with 0. And it will leave the equation 80x is equal to 3,520. To solve for x, we can divide both sides by 80. And we can cancel out the 80 on the left side. Accordingly, we can work on 3,520 divided by 80, which will give us 44. Therefore, x is equal to 44. Subsequently, our point 2 is when y is equal to 0, x is equal to 44. Let us draw the coordinate plane so that we can plot the 2 points. When x is 0, y is 110. Likewise, when x is 44, y is 0. We can connect the 2 points with a line. And this line represents the equation 80x plus 32y is equal to 3,520. To wrap it up in finding the x and y-intercept of the equation using the slope-intercept form, we're just going to set the y into 0 so that we can solve for the x-intercept, then set the x into 0 so that we can solve for the y-intercept. After finding the 2 points of the line, we can plot them on the coordinate plane, and we can connect the 2 points with a line so that we can find out the line of the equation. Likewise, in finding the x and y-intercept using the standard form of linear equation, we're also going to set the x into 0 so that we can solve for the Y-intercept. Then, we're going to set y into 0 so that we can solve for the x-intercept. After finding the 2 points of the line using the standard form of linear equation, we can also plot them on the coordinate plane and we can connect the 2 points with a line. Let us move back to the discussion on how to keep our eyes healthy. There are a lot of things you can do to help keep our eyes healthy and make sure you are seeing your best. We should eat a healthy and balanced diet. Our diet should include plenty of fruits and vegetables, especially deep yellow and green leafy vegetables. Eating fish high in omega-3 fatty acids such as salmon, tuna, and halibut can also help our eyes. Then, we need to maintain a healthy weight. Being overweight or having obesity increases our risk of developing diabetes. And having diabetes will put us at higher risk of getting diabetic retinopathy or glaucoma. We also need to get regular exercise because it will help to prevent and control diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. These diseases can lead to some eye or vision problems. So, if we exercise regularly, we can lower our risk of getting these eye and vision problems. In playing certain sports or working in factory or construction, we also need to wear protective eyewear. If you are smoking or trying to start smoking, I want you to take note of this. Smoking increases the risk of developing age-related eye diseases such as macular degeneration and cataracts and can damage the optic nerve. You need to also know your family medical history because some eye diseases are inherited. So it is important to find out whether anyone in your family has had them. You also need to know your other risk factor because you can able to lower your risk by changing some behaviors. If you are wearing contacts, take steps to prevent eye infection. You need to wash your hands well before you put in or take out your contact lenses. Also follow the instructions on how to properly clean them and replace them when needed. Finally, we need to give our eyes a rest. If we spend a lot of time using computer, we can forget to blink. And our eyes will get tired. So, to reduce eye strain, we need to try the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look away about 20 feet in front of us for 20 seconds. As what I am always telling you guys, I will never stop reminding you what Sheikh Zayed wrote for us. Education is like a lantern which lights your way in a dark alley. In case you have confusion on some part of the lesson, I want you to go back, revise it again, watch it carefully, slowly, and I know you can get it. Life is a math equation. You cannot get the most of it if you cannot convert the negatives into positive. I took some information regarding the tips on taking care of our eyes on MedlinePlus.gov/eyecare. I want you to score high in math, then be wise and healthy. Till next math lesson, bye-bye!